birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in.
Welcome,
Hello,
guys.
hello, hello. Welcome in. We gotta turn down the microphones.
Welcome in. We gotta turn down
Sorry about that, guys. Microphone's off,
We wanna
except
make
for
sure
this
we
one.
hear
I'm
ourselves.
gonna get this one up. I'm still hearing an echo. So somebody's is on.
Okay, we'll turn that down.
Okay, so you're gonna go edit privacy. You're good. And then you go to like or love, and then you share it. And then everybody knows you're here. Hello, hello, hello. We have YouTube in the house. Okay. We got
Welcome, you guys. Hi, Jess.
hello, welcome in.
We'll get some people to come in and we'll get going. Welcome to the spiritual show that flows. The
We
best
have
place to be.
echoes.
Yeah.
Some microphone is on.
Let me see.
I don't know who's. I only have one microphone, so.
Is it gone now? No.
And that one's off.
Yeah, mine's off. Oh. Gosh, how many
Click
do I
on
have?
Okay. That looks.
That was
yeah.
our problem last week. We couldn't get that off. Remember the microphone?
We couldn't get it on.
No, we
Oh.
couldn't get it off.
Oh no, you were on. You were here,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you couldn't get it on for a while because you.
No, I
you
couldn't get
hear.
it to
I
come
couldn't
turn
hear
on.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was-
couldn't hear you.
Yeah,
So.
it was so crazy.
But yeah, we're here at the same place. Hello, everybody. Good almighty
Welcome.
morning. Welcome in.
So how's everyone doing out there?
Oops. I gotta
You
get
guys
more.
getting ready for the we got the full moon coming in.
Yes.
I think it's on Thursday.
Yes, it is Thursday. I had that information.
And then we got a really rare month this month. Like we get 5 of everything. Guess some people get paid 5 times too.
Oh, those who get paid weekly.
Those who get paid weekly and who have a I guess what, a 9 to 5 job.
9 to 5. Okay. I don't know what BST means. Anyway, visible on the 17th October at 5:56 BST, something standard time. So I don't know what that is. I'll have to. When is the full moon in Mesa, Arizona?
It's Thursday, I'm almost positive.
Well, you're right on Thursday. I just want to make sure what time it's at its fullest.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because
it's nice too. And you know, for the full moon, just a really good time to harness some of the energy from the full moon. Anchor your energy in there. You know, get energy from the full moon. It's a very powerful time to let go of things, to manifest things. Again, our ancestors were always harvesting the energy. They knew how powerful the full moon was and the new moon and how powerful the moon was, just period. And just make it your own, you guys. This are new energies. We are in the new earth. So there are no rules. Anything that we were doing in the old energies are not going to work for us in the new energies with this new earth. I happen to be extremely excited this morning regarding the new earth. I'm so ready, you guys. I am so ready for this to happen. It is happening. It's happening. And it's exciting to see the new earth actually being in front of my face now, listening to people talking about it and asking me if I know about it. And I'm just super thrilled, you guys, that it's actually really happening now. It seems so much more real now.
yes, and it will be 4:26 a.m. on Thursday the 17th here in Mountain Standard Time. So for those of you on Eastern Daylight Time, that's 3 hours difference. That'll be 7. Oops, it just changed again. 7:26 Yes, Eastern Daylight Time, and the 2 hour difference would be 6:26 in Central Daylight Time zones.
So, yeah, so anyone out there have any questions about full moon rituals, go ahead and ask. We can help you think of things to do. It's a super simple, easy thing. What your intentions are everything when it comes to those kind of things. So that's Thursday, you guys. And then what else do we have that's been
Well, I
happening?
wonder-
What's going on?
It is called the Hunter's Moon, and
It
you were talking about Hunter's Moon before the Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon will be in November. So
Oh yeah, we're in October, aren't we?
Yeah.
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 So this is when our ancestors would go and hunt and put food away for the winter, and they'd go inside and have cold winters. We don't have that here where I'm at right now. So
definitely do not. We take questions only on quantum, Aisha. We are, and welcome, Victor. Victor is in the house.
Namaste, Victor. Yes, we take questions on anything quantum, God's energy, and that's including if you're, we're not doctors or nurses, but we do talk about health and what we've done anecdotally to help ourselves and to help other people. I am a practitioner, a dosing specialist for plant medicine, where I transfer people off of pharmaceuticals and street drugs and alcohol onto plant-based medicine. And again, I am a dosing specialist. And I do create my own medicine. I grow my medicine. If I don't grow it, then I have people who grow it for me. I have very high standards when it comes to what I put in my mouth or on my body. I have Judy who works with me, and she knows how picky I am. So I have very high standards for myself and for my clients. So that's what I do. And then Julie is a fantastic intuitive medical, not psych. I hate using that word psyche, but
Yeah, I'm not
just intuitive, a medical intuitive. Yeah,
yeah.
just leave it that.
Intuitive and a medical intuitive. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
two different.
yeah. She can
versions
tap
of it,
in,
yeah.
and she'll be like, "Oh, the blood's not flowing right," or whatever she does, and then from there, I usually can also help you. But we are not doctors and we are not nurses, but we have nothing to do with the pharmaceutical company, you guys, and we don't believe in it. And to be honest, I'm here to take the pharmaceutical company down. So,
But in a loving, caring way.
yes,
Getting-
in the most compassionate action way that I can. I just speak truth, you guys, on what the pharmaceuticals are doing to you and what they will do to you. I mean, come on now, look at the side effects of them. So that speaks for themselves right there.
And one side effect turns into a second side effect, turns into the third side effect. It's just, yeah. Every time they give you one medicine, they have to counteract it with something else. It's just ridiculous.
Yep.
It's all about money.
Band-aid, just putting a band-aid on a bullet wound is what they're doing. But now that we've got people coming in, I just want to thank you all for joining us. You're at the Tuesday spiritual show that flows, where I say this is the best place to be on Tuesday morning, where you will get elevated and you'll get downloads and you will get upgrades by me, Claudene, elevated by Claudene, and Julie, Love Riot Warrior. And that's what we're here for. We're just here just to talk about everything quantum, you guys, God's energy, anything of God and Mother Gaia's energy. That's all we're here. We're just here, honestly, just to talk about energy, because that's what it's all about. And we just like to bring the truth to you guys as far as we know what the truth is, because we no longer live in the what I call the fake light matrix.
Right.
So what should we talk about today? I kind of wanted to talk about ETs and the new Earth.
That's what we've got on the list.
Yeah. So any of you guys out there really excited about what's going on with the new Earth? I mean, getting ready to, we're here in Aquarius, and we're coming from a planet of duality to a planet of unity. I mean, we're the frontliners here.
Great. Love to see her in too, Victor.
Oh, Awesome.
Miss Michelle. Thank you. Good morning, Shelley, E.S., Aisha, and Jess, and Victor, of course.
Larins unite. Yes, we have to unite. We're going to no longer be. Earth is changing. Earth isn't going to be as. It's not going to be one of the hardest planets of school. Gaia is not going to be a hard, the hard knock school, I guess you can say, of the universe.
Good. The light is finally.
The light has won. We have finally taken over this planet, and we are ascending it. So I'm super excited about this, you guys. It's been a long haul for me. It feels like, I mean, I feel like I've been slugging and slugging and slugging through all this darkness, and finally we won.
And
we have won.
A lot of people have been feeling this way, and I've been hearing that a lot of people are feeling like they have veils in front of them, that they're not fully seeing what is truly going on. So that even though light has won, darkness is still, they're scratching and tearing at things, just trying to stay afloat, and they're losing their minds is what I
They look like a bunch of idiots. I think it's hilarious. It's so funny.
yeah.
Yeah, we like I like to say, the Americans are waking up. They're starting to start waking up. There's so much of these lies that they've been fed. So it's really fun sitting here watching my brothers and my sisters wake up. I believe in humanity, you guys. We're gonna do this. We've got this. It doesn't matter what they put on us. I don't care if China comes in and invades us, because I know what my brothers and sisters are going to do. And we're going to stand up and we're going to push back. And if the government cuts down our electric system or our gas pipes, we're going to make new inventions, you guys. We're going to see our way out of this. We're going to create the new earth because of their stupidity. Their stupidity is going to help us, motivate us, the people, the good people of this planet. Because I feel that the basic human on this planet, all they really, really want is love. Love, family, and a safe place to lay their head and a good meal.
Yeah.
And
being a part of the community too means a lot.
Community is everything.
Yeah.
Community is everything. And when, you guys, when we see so much stuff happen, the catastrophes that are happening everywhere, look at the people who come together. The humans come together and they rebuild their foundation again. The thing that I love the most, that I think is so neat, is when you go into these places that they've had the hurricanes and they've had the earthquakes and they've had the volcanoes, the doctors and the nurses that are out there, they're out there volunteering, just out there, you know what I mean? And it's just so beautiful to see this.
Yeah. And I do want to mention, there was a volunteer cleaning up after Hurricane Helene. And he got injured. A spring or something hit him in the stomach. And he called his wife and said, I'm headed home. As soon as I get there, I need you to take me to the ER. Well, he didn't make it to the ER. He didn't make it home. He ended up in a terrible accident, hurt his leg, and a few other things. And he has been released since then, but he was helping. He was trying to help clean up after one hurricane. He got stuck in one hospital during a second hurricane, but he was at a safe hospital. Now I'm going to pull up his information. And this is his information. Let me make sure I get it. I want to do it this way. And this is Tyler. Tyler is pilot, and he's going through a lot of struggles. So if you guys can help, great. If you can't, please just send him love, prayers, and all. He's been devastated by this change in his life, and he also does not have insurance. So please help out if you can. If you can't, believe me, healing, love, and prayers are.
They go a long way, you guys. They
Long.
really, really do send that good energy and pray. It's okay if you can't financially help
Yes.
people. I mean, it's kind of tough for everyone out there, but if
Right.
you do have some abundance, please share it. You know, that's what this is all about. Because, like, again, I'm going to go back to this. It's all about energy, you guys.
Yes.
And that is what this new earth is about. This is what we're going to learn about is energy. Energy is everything. You are energy.
Love is the strongest, the most powerful power, energy, and magic. There's so much to love, and that's really all we truly need is love.
Yep.
Yeah, I know everybody says we need, food and all
No,
these
we
other
don't.
things, but we just need love.
Yeah.
Once we have that, we have everything we need. And it's
Yes.
loving yourself, people.
We only need food to a certain extent in a certain way. Okay. We only need it to let thy food be your medicine. You know, we overindulge. We made food such a huge, huge staple in our life. Yes, it is part of our culture. I get that. But at the same time, you can have a bad relationship with food just like you have a bad relationship with anything.
Anything,
Honestly, yeah. I think food is probably one of the hardest one attachments to probably break away from. For me, at least, it has been because it's just such a brainwash. Just
And ES has a question. And it's a very, I don't know why it's not up on yours. It's, yeah, I can't even see it on yours. Oh, you have it there? Yeah. But I meant I have it up here and you should have it here.
oh yeah,
So that's very strange. Anyway, so the question with the ES, what do you feel is her problem? To me, it goes right to my head. That's where the problem starts. But as far as your body,
well, are you on pharmaceuticals?
yeah, that's one of the questions. But it goes right to my head, something in the head that is causing.
Yeah, your cortisol. You're stressing out. So your cortisol is just going crazy. So you probably have an adrenaline problem. Your adrenaline glands are probably going up, and then that's making your cortisol go, and yeah, that'll make you fatter. And what is your age? And are you going through menopause? And there's a lot of stuff that can be contributing to your weight gain. So,
Uh-oh. Hold on, let me get her back. I don't know what happened to her.
I saw my
Oh,
Zoom.
she's having problems.
Did they kick me out? Did they kick me out again?
Yeah, they kicked you out again. I'm going to,
Don't talk about that cortisol
Okay.
thing.
here we are. She's still here.
So they kicked me off on my computer, but
Oh, she's back.
we'll see what goes on. But yeah, if you find yourself gaining weight, it's your cortisol. That's normally your cortisol hormone. That's how people gain weight, and that's your stress hormone. So, in which most of us do live in fight or flight mode. Survival mode is what I like to call it.
Yeah, I like that. And
Yeah.
and it more so these days than ever before.
Yeah, I'm seeing so many people in survival. That's all I see. Most of my clients are just in survival mode, fight and flight, and they can't sleep. They've lost disconnected to their third eye. I see a lot of that melatonin disconnect, cortisol, adrenaline up. The one thing that's going to hold you back the most is fear. Fear and stress is going to cause nothing but mayhem for the body. And I'm going to tell you guys again, your body can hear you. It hears what you say. So be nice to it. Say nice, loving things about yourself. But
And change your mindset. I know it sounds so simple, but it's what you say to yourself. And that's what she was talking about, is what your thoughts are, all of that.
Mm-hmm. That's your energy. That's your
Causes,
your number one gift that you have. Like, we don't even understand. It's so hard for the basic human to understand when I talk about energy, because the only energy that they've ever known is the energy that they can measure inside of them. If they have that energy to go to the store, if they have the energy to go walk down the street, if they have the energy to go play with their kids, that's the only kind of energy that most humans are even aware of that they can measure. But it's so much bigger than that when I'm talking about the Merkaba. And the Merkaba is your energy field that goes about 8 meters around you, and it's your foreverness. It's the part of you that comes from the Creator. There is no beginning and there is no end. And yes, it is immersed with your human too. So, and that's your chakra system, your soul, where your soul swims. That is your Merkaba. It's all part of it. There's layers of it. And if you ever do a consultation with me, I break that all down for you and how that works all the way through the innate.
okay, we see your answer. We have no idea what that's about. Please explain a little bit further instead of just one word answer.
High cholesterol also causes hair loss, which I am having issues with. Yes, Jess, high cholesterol.
No, it's high cortisol.
Cortisol, sorry. Yeah, high cortisol. Sorry, you guys.
No meds other than vitamins. Who's making the vitamins?
Yeah, where are you getting your vitamins from?
Yeah. Have you read the ingredients?
Is it a trustworthy company? Be careful with those supplements. I always say just do teas, make teas. That's my favorite way to get my supplements. Even though I know it's hard to get enzymes in that way too. So I understand that but just watch where you're getting them. Okay, so yes, it will help. Which I'm having issues with. Oh, you're losing hair.
Yeah, Jess is. Has she had a consultation with you yet? Did she tell you she was losing hair? Hi, Joe Mooncoman.
Didn't she just have a baby not too long ago?
I don't.
Or am I confusing her with someone else?
She's in Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah. Well,
I think you're thinking of Letty. But
yep, I'm like, yeah, Letty's the one. Yeah, that's who I had a consultation with. Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, their profile pictures kind of look alike.
Yeah, they do a little bit.
Yeah. Hair loss could be from so much. What about dyeing, Jess? Are you dyeing your hair? Is it falling out or is it breaking off? Like, is it dry?
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference. What are you using for shampoo?
My kids are 8 and 11.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Jess. I am confusing you with Letty. I'm sorry about that.
No meds other than vitamins for ES. So the vitamins, do you have any of your vitamins with you that you can take a look at? I know you might be at work or something, but if you can look at them and see where they're, because big pharmaceuticals, they're not your friends. They truly are not.
Yeah, your weight gain most likely. I'm gonna put it right. It's your cortisol, your adrenaline glands. So, how are you sleeping, Victor? Yes, I saw that you had a dream. But Nikola Tesla came to you. Yes, I do believe. Yes, that I'm sure he's probably already reincarnated somewhere on this planet, and he will be bringing us all of the new technologies. That's what the new Earth is about. Like I said, whatever the cabal, fake light matrix, whatever you guys want to call the darkness. I call them the fake light matrix, all the 1%ers, the minions, whatever. They've got a billion words. It's one club and they have a whole lot of names. Anyways, yes, whatever they try to shut down from us, we will have people who will be inventing things for us. And guess what, you guys? It will not be costing us money. So free electric's coming our way. A lot of stuff's coming our way. We're going to figure out how to use the sun, magnetics, what I've been shown for the future, you guys, my predictions that I was shown many years ago. Well, not many years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, that we will be using big magnetics. Magnetics will be what we get our energy from the sun. I don't know who's going to invent this, but this is something that I was shown. and I know that it's coming to us really soon by 2030. So every city will have huge magnetic balls somehow, some way, and it will be doing the push and the pull from the sun. We will figure out how to get our free energy from the sun. And then we will also figure out how to clean the ocean water, you guys. We already have figured that out. We have plenty of water on this planet. We are not in a drought, very, very far from it. We are 75% water on this planet and like 35% earth. So we've got plenty of water.
Wait for it. It was lovely conversation with him. What a
Good fellow.
great fellow. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. We can interpret your.
Letty's here.
Okay.
Here she is.
Yes, she
Okay,
said
there-
it.
okay.
She heard her name.
Yeah,
so-
I got you, Letty. I got someone confused with you. Okay, anyways.
But you do need to. Or please just get a hold of Claudine and talk with her.
Yeah, if you
Do
can, yeah, Jess, if you
consultation.
can do a consultation, Letty did do one. Letty, I'm sure you can put some, some good information on here, and I can help you further with your issues. If you're interested, go to my website, elevatedbyclaudine.com, go to services, and you can see all the services I provide, and then just call me, call my facility, and we'll book you an appointment. And I do over the phone, I do video, whatever you want to do. We can get that, get you going. But yeah, we got good things coming, Victor. Yes, I'm so glad that you had that dream. That just helps validate what I'm talking about as far as the future and all the good things that are coming our way.
And gives you. Oh shoot! I got this wet today.
Oh no.
Oh well. It'll try.
She got her book wet.
Yep. ES, when you're talking about your thinking, the ultimate power within, unleashing the magic of affirmations, they do work. They work for me every single day. And I say them. I say different ones. I've made my own as well. So move that out so it dries. Probably need to get the other books out too.
And then I have good news, you guys. My first article was published.
Yes.
I'm writing articles for this magazine right here. And my very first article, I did submit my second one. It has not been published, but this is my very first article that has been published. Let's see. Yep. I just need to do that page.
Yep.
Look at you guys. I'm so excited.
One down. Remember, Victor, Don's book is available by ebook and also by Audible. All right. So you can watch it you can read it on Kindle. You can listen to it on Audible. It's available. So you don't have to have the paperback or the hard copy.
And if you guys can share and like our video and let people know that we're here, for people who who are at home. I know that Facebook is good for people who aren't feeling good, who can't get down on mobility, and Facebook is kind of their only outlet. So if you guys can share and let people know that we're on here, I am doing some boosting on this now to try and target those people who are looking for holistic health.
Yeah, I didn't add that in. I do need to add that in too, but tons of apartments has come up. Yes, good. I'm glad they keep coming in.
Yes, thank you, Letty, for putting that out there. So she put a little thing about my consultation. So
Yep.
yeah. So yeah, Jess, Letty did one. It's yep, I'll get you going. I'll get you going, and then I'll continue to help you even once after that consultation. I do refills. So let's get you going.
And ES, I would suggest that for you too, because I'm off of sugar. Julie, who is the gal that does grant writing? That is Alicia. Alicia, sorry. I will contact her and let her know that you're looking for that. She is part of the Psychic Squad. So she might be on this evening. Psychic Squad tonight is a Tuesday free Zoom psychic class. And we practice from 6 to 8 Mountain Standard Time. If you are interested, please get a hold of Don Rumer-Rivera at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. Okay. Rosemary oil is good, yes, but remember, oregano oil is very good as well.
Yes, rosemary oil is really good if
For
that's
the
what you have
hair.
access to. Yes, use it. Rosemary is really good. I'm going to be doing some extractions here. Rosemary, just I have some. A friend of mine, Judy's backyard is just
Oh.
tons of rosemary. Yeah, she's got a gang of it. So I'm going to do some rosemary extractions.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then, but yeah, if you have rosemary, you have access to it, use it. It is good for you. Yes. Now, oregano is the best #1 antibiotic that you can use. So natural.
Sad girl, we don't do readings today, and definitely that's a question for tomorrow. So I appreciate you coming in, but we're talking about quantum today and helping people with their health issues. We can get them off pharmaceuticals for those who are taking them. Even supplements can be iffy. Now, you have not started any of the moringa supplements or anything like that yet. I know you and I've talked about it.
The moringa, no, but I got my mom on the moringa tea.
Right, but I meant you were talking about making some sometime.
Yeah.
But not
Okay,
yet.
I got them. Yeah, I've made them. Well, I put moringa on my skin every morning, so that's how I do my
Well,
moringa.
I didn't take my pill today, but
So you
I
have
have a
taken
capsule.
moringa capsules?
Yeah, 100% moringa, organic, all that good stuff. But everything is good with moringa. Anything a part of that tree is good for you.
Moringa seems to be the really big thing right now.
Yeah.
My mom is on a moringa kick too, so I've got her some leaves. I do have a grower who's bringing me 2 pounds of moringa. So
Ooh.
if you want me to make you some capsules, let me know. But the tea's really good. She makes it ahead of time. And well, you know how I feel about tea. I think
Yes.
tea's #1 delivery system for any kind of medicine. Well, actually, the #1 delivery system for medicine is a tincture.
Yeah.
Because a tincture has the instructions. If you know anything about homeopathy, we inoculate that with the instructions, so you don't have to do anything. When you put it underneath that tongue of yours, where your innate is located, it already knows what to do. So tinctures is the best, and then I say tea is the second because it's still kind of like a tincture, and it's going through the digestive system.
And he's talking moringa. Don
Moringa.
has this question. Claudine, how is moringa water made? It means the tea.
Oh, with
Does it dilute the benefits of moringa?
No. How do you think our ancestors got their did it? They didn't make capsules.
Yeah. And they did the tinctures, and then
They did the tinctures, water. Yeah. It all
Tinctures
depends
and
on
teas,
what the
yeah.
plant is. The plant water soluble? Is it alcohol soluble? Or is it oil soluble? Is it fat soluble? Like, what is it that it is the best way to extract it? And moringa leaves, you can seep them in hot water. And it tastes just fine. It's just like the chaga.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I love it. The capsules, I don't like taking all of that glycerin because, again, I don't know where it's coming from per se, but the capsules are made out of the vegetable stuff. Anyway, I prefer the tinctures, but I would hopefully only use the water soluble because I don't really want to have alcohol all that much. I don't drink
okay,
alcohol.
so here's the
yeah.
issue with that. Okay,
Mhm.
the water gets moldy fast.
Right.
A water tincture, you got to use it really fast. Okay, you just can't let that sit around. So why not just make a tea?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And the tea's great for me.
yeah, and then that way, because that's what you got to worry about when you're working with the plant in the water. Water plants equal mold once that extraction is done. So that's why I do love using alcohol and glycerin and oils when those are soluble, because you don't have to worry about them going
Yeah.
bad. I mean,
Well, the oils can go bad.
they can go rancid, yeah, they
Yeah,
can,
but they
that's
take a lot longer.
That's years and years and years and years for it to go rancid. Some stuff, not if you package it properly. Not if you put it away properly, it won't go rancid. So if you have a light, tight lid on there and a dark bottle, and you have it sitting in the dark, it's only going to get better with age.
I just remember cleaning out my grandmother's after she transitioned, and all of it was just old. So you open up one of those and you can smell it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just, I never liked it.
Yeah, some stuff, some plant, well, some extractions can get better with age, and some don't. It just depends.
Oh, that's great to know.
Mhm,
Victor
it's-
says that dragon blood is one of the smells that helps his autism brain relax.
Oh, I like dragon's blood. Yeah, I have a lot of incense in that, and I have a not to burn it.
You're just full of stuff today.
I got dragon's blood. What would you call it? Like a sage stick, a stick. Yeah, dragon blood stick to burn.
Yeah. I have one that has sage and dragon's blood.
Mixed to it, yeah.
Yep. So, and I know Don does take moringa too, and had a someone in our group that whose father grew it. So,
Oh, how nice.
yeah.
Yeah, moringa's, you know what? It's actually really easy to grow.
There's two trees down the road.
They cut them down.
Did they cut down the moringas?
Someone bought that property, I think. Yeah, they cut down a bunch of trees.
Oh, and I saw a lot of them were dying
Yeah.
too.
Well,
I hope they harvested it.
very sad what's going on here in Arizona. A good friend of mine, she had this beautiful orange tree in her backyard. I would go over there and do yoga in her backyard. I just loved it. Oh, that's where the parrots would come. The parrots would come visit me. They had to cut her tree down, and then now they've cut her tree down. I can see the neighbors' trees, and now all those trees are infected with the disease too.
Oh, wow.
So I was talking to the tree guy, and Judy's brother is a tree guy. That's what he does, but he's from Montana, I think. But anyway, so our trees here in Arizona, because of the heat, the second year of this excessive heat, they're dying. Our fruit trees aren't able to survive, and you can just see it driving down in Sun City. I don't know. In Sun City, you guys, it's a retirement community. The whole city is, and they have nothing but citrus trees growing everywhere in this place, and every other one of them is diseased. When you're driving down the street, you can see it. Yeah. So, and I've talked to 3 different tree specialists, and they said it's from the heat. They just cannot take this heat.
And another tree in this area that is having problems is pine trees. Yes, I know people outside the desert. How can the desert have pine trees? We have in Arizona, we have the largest pinyon pine forest. I know it's not. I think it is pinyon pine. Anyway, in the nation, and it's north of us. A lot of the trees were planted down here. Now the trees in around where I live are over 50 years old, and a lot of them are dying off, and it's just so sad to see.
Mm-hmm.
And the hawks are loving the trees, but the more they cut down, the less place it is for the birds, and we have less habitations for the birds. We have less birds, so we need to plant more. I know the city of Mesa here is having grants so you can plant more trees. So I'm going to look into that and see about getting that taken care of.
Oh yes,
Plant
let's
more
plant some
trees.
more trees. We do have the winter solstice coming,
Yep.
so let's do a tree planting ceremony.
Okay.
That's what I usually do during the summer solstice, but we can do it during the winter solstice. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I
We'll plant
almost,
a pine tree.
yeah. Plant anything. My
Well,
mom,
a willow tree. We're going to have to plant some citrus trees, but I don't know if we can do a citrus tree during the winter, so we'd have to look that up. I
because
think
that's when they, here in Arizona, that's when they're the strongest,
maybe we can.
citrus. So, yeah. Oh, anything has to be done before February
After the
on
first
citrus.
frost. It's usually after the first frost.
And when do we have frost? Please let me know. Sorry.
Never.
Yeah. So while other people are having frost, we don't know that sort of thing.
So we can plant whenever we want. So we've got this.
Yeah, we're told there's 7 different planting seasons here in Arizona.
Oh no, it's changed because our summer now just went into October.
Yeah.
So now we just switched, you guys. We're still 100 degrees, you guys, here.
Well, today we're supposed to have 95 is the high.
Okay, I'll believe it when it happens.
And it got, I don't know if it hit 69 this morning, but it was 70 at before sunrise. And right before sunrise is the coolest. It said it got down to 68 degrees this morning.
I felt it. I got a little chilly this morning when I was
Yes.
walking around. Yeah, I'm like, ooh, it's cold out a little bit, but not cold enough. Still
Yeah.
wearing summer clothes.
And at 8:43, we've got 77 degrees, people. It's not even 80 yet.
That's a miracle for us.
Yes.
Yay, finally.
We are very excited about it.
We've been in triple digits since I think April.
Yeah, it's been
a brutal one.
And
it's like our hottest summer so far. Is that what they're saying? And last year is our second hottest summer.
And we had our first over 110 in October this year too, and it was more than one day. But
how do we grow anything over here? Let me tell you, it's insane. This was an insane year to grow, but we were able to get it. I was able to grow lots of chilies. I did a lot of chilies.
Yeah.
Oh.
So pine over in Sweden got bug infection.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, we've had a lot of problems too for the last few years with our pines. In Tennessee, it's 47 degrees. She's freezing.
Oh, geez, Jess.
I guess it's time to come out here.
Oh, my gosh. How long has it been that cold? Now, that's cold.
Yeah, it's still summertime here. For us to see half the degrees, oh, man.
I just can't even. The only time I even feel if it gets that cold is, I don't know, would go up to Flagstaff in like 1st of January. It might be that cold. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't think I can handle it being that cold either. But you get so tired of the air conditioning, you guys, going from air, not being able to open up your windows, and that's what gets so crazy about the heat.
And it's funny, all the new construction, not funny, it's sad that all the new construction, you can only open a window way at the top, and most of the windows are facing the sun most of the days. Yes, I know you guys, well, it's either east or west, but we also know the difference between when the sun is in the southern hemisphere and when it's in the northern hemisphere. Because when it's in the summer here and it's in the northern hemisphere, the sun is, it's brutal. It truly is brutal. We've been through it.
It's ridiculous the way that they're building. I mean, any west facing should have nothing but the panels on them, solar panels.
Right.
Or, I know there's better ways of doing this, like I said, with the magnetics and stuff, but this is just something we're going to have to figure out as the humans. But I mean, common sense tells me if you're in the desert like this where it's hot, everyone should have a west facing roof or whatever with the solar panels, and then um, and have more windows. But they're just stacking us on top of each other.
Yes.
I mean, it's ridiculous. And then you got little tiny small windows now. No patios, no yards, you guys. The way that they're building the homes here, it's disgusting, to be honest with you. I don't know how anyone can live in like
Yeah.
just a small box, but that's what they're trying to gear us up to, just to be inside in a little tiny box. But that's not natural. That is not natural for us. We want to be outside.
So it's only 9 degrees centigrade in Sweden. So yeah, that's cold. Yeah, celebrate something.
Dang,
Wow.
that is so cold. How, I mean, it's so cold and such on the other side of the world, and then it's so hot on one side of the world. We need to come mix them all
9
up.
degrees centigrade equals what in Fahrenheit? 48. Oh, it's about the same as Jess. It's 48.2 degrees Fahrenheit. So wanted to make sure of that. But that is still cold.
So I don't know what happened to them. I don't know. She didn't drop them off yet. So you good?
I don't feel good.
Oh, you want
My
me?
ears are hurting my throat.
You want to
Uh-oh.
go home?
Don't you need help with Jace? Or is he not coming?
I
at
have
all?
no idea where he's at. Sorry, you guys. I'll be right with you. Hold on. I'm going to go deal with my
Yep. Okay, let's
with my
see.
assistant. You guys, I'll be right back.
Same Jess. I know grandmother is coming and visit me under that season. Grandmother, I'm not sure what you meant by that, or the great mother. Okay. So what other questions? ES. Oh, I also want to say hi, Kim B. I'm glad you're in. Mark, nice to see you. Let's see. ES. I showed you the. What else did I need to tell ES? Yes. So start small when you're with your affirmations. I am worthy and all, but it's changing the way you do things is going to make a tremendous change in your life. Okay. One of the things that I have stopped doing is eating sugar. Yeah, every once in a while I'll pick it up, but I can go weeks without sugar, and that means someone's here. Come on in. She's in the back. Claudine?
She's going to the bathroom.
So we're doing this. Okay. Uh, Back to ES. So what you might want to do is do the 5-minute candle ritual, which is 5 minutes for 7 days. And all you do is you light the candle, and it's usually better to do it with a match. It's just more, it shows your intention. So what you want to do with it, and basically what you want to do is just focus on that flame and nothing else for 5 minutes. Don't keep an eye on the timer. Just close it, turn it over, whatever, and before you know it, the 5 minutes will be up. Do it for 7 days straight. I haven't been able to yet, but I'm going to keep working on it until I get all 7 days.
Sorry about that, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to do a little bit of work, and now
All right. So I hope that helps you, ES. I was just telling ES about the possible to do the candle ritual for 5 minutes to help her, help clean up her mind a little bit. 1 year, the streets were covered in ice. Walk the store.
Bye. I'll see you later. Okay, he's fine.
Okay.
I spoke like opinion. That's funny.
Yeah, we're reading this. Sorry about that.
I wouldn't even know how to deal with the ice. But another one of another prediction that I have due to the pole shift. and what's going on with all of that, Mother is rejuvenating this planet, and we are going to go into a cold front, a 30-year mini ice age. And I know that I don't know when it's going to happen, when it's going to start, but I know that it started in some places already, and that's what's coming to Arizona too. I don't know how cold we're going to get here, but I know that in some places the ice will never melt off the ground, and that will be going through that mini ice age for 30 years. And I think it'll be starting here pretty soon. And it's please, you guys, don't fear it or anything. We will figure it out. It's just what happens with our planet. That's just what Mother Gaia, she rejuvenates every 1,000 years. We've just never been here to document it before. But
we're here now.
And we will learn how to grow in the cold. It's called greenhouses.
Yes, and with the utilizing the magnetic pull of the sun and also its energy, it'll help wash hands.
Everything is energy. We are
Yeah.
energy. Everything that happens is energy. It's all about energy. We are magnetic energy. The planet has a magnetic energy field. So does the sun. So does the sky. Everything does. So we're all connected in that way. Even as humans, we have energy connection. We're all one.
Wash hands. Yes. Okay.
Yes, wash your hands.
Always.
Clean fingers.
Yes, I know I need to do a lot of affirmations. But do it with the flow. Okay? Don't just force it, oh, I got to do this right now. No, whatever is, do your rituals in the morning, however you do it, however you're waking up. Include them in there. Once they become a habit, then you're not forcing it. It's just natural. Okay. To give your answer before grandmother or mom's mother. How passing? Oh, but she's okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I thought you meant grandmother, but wasn't sure. Okay. So what other questions do you guys have on this? Oh, what was the other things you said you had a lot of information that came to you.
Oh no, just about the new Earth.
Yeah, but
That
we
it's
also about the ETs, so the negative ones have left.
The negatives are gone. Yes, yes. The ones that have been in control of our planet for over 300,000 years are gone. They have many names. The Draconians, the Reptilians, the Elohims.
So because they've gone, but they've left, as you said, their goons behind.
Dominions.
Dominions, yes, but I like the
The
word
dumbasses. That's what they are.
So they most likely, because I know for a fact that some of the reptilians possessed or were parasites of bodies. So if they've left, then most likely some of those people will be leaving Earth as well.
The ones that were affected by them?
By them, yeah.
Okay, so the ones that did rituals for them and became famous and rich and
Well, I don't know about those. I mean, I know of a person who's, to me, not famous or anything, that had a reptilian as not just a guide, but
the
part of
negative people?
Yeah.
What the negative people on this planet? Okay, so yeah, this is a very interesting thing. So what I was shown when it comes to the negative people on this planet, they will be able to continue to live their life out on this planet. They will live their life out. Their demise is their demise. But they will not be able to reincarnate back to planet Earth.
Ah.
Planet Earth is no longer a planet of duality. It is a high conscious planet, and we are rising. So they will have to go to another planet, which will be the new school, which I was shown when we ascended this planet in 2020, which was 2012.
Yeah.
A new planet was created.
And where is this?
Well, there's a new planet that was created, so I believe that will be the new school.
Oh,
So
okay. Wow.
I believe these are my truths, you guys. That the souls, the negative souls on this planet who choose to not rise their vibration, will play their life out here, and then when they reincarnate, Earth will not be a choice for them to come back and learn anything else because it won't be a school anymore. It will be a conscious, higher planet, which they're calling it the 5D. But I call it so much higher. We're going to go higher than that because we're
Yes.
amazing. And that's what's going to happen. Yeah, they'll go ahead
Yeah.
and be able to play their life out, and we'll see what happens. But I honestly just hope that everyone comes to the light.
Yes.
Let's come to the light
Please.
forces, even the doom and glooming ones, that are running around here and doing all their crazy, satanic, crazy stuff. They need to come to the light too.
Yeah. As far as anxiety, Jess, I know it sounds, I make it sound simple, and I know it's tougher than this, but it's your choice.
Yeah, anxiety.
Is a choice that you make,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
you
And I know.
choose to have those thoughts.
Yep.
Meditation will help with that, Jess. Mindful meditation, and again, I'm a black seed oil and holy basil. Yep, and I have both of those on my website. Those can help with your anxiety, but again, that is just unhealed trauma that you've got going on. When you're in flight and fight, you're in survival mode all the time, and that is what your anxiety is coming from. Um, the number one way to get yourself sick is through stress, anxiety, depression, having all those horrible thoughts. I mean, why do you do this to yourself?
Well, that's a good thing that you're using 8D frequencies.
Very good. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Use these frequencies. Frequencies will help heal you.
And if you fall asleep during meditation, if you fall asleep during listening to these, then it's what you needed. Okay. Got your analytical mind out of it. Your head, your ego, it went away, and the 8D took over. So
Focus on the breath, Jess. When you're meditating, focus on your breath. Just do 5 minutes or do 2 minutes. Slow and easy wins the race. Focus on breath for 2 minutes. If you're focusing on breath, you can't focus on anything else. Meditation is just forgetting everything that you think that you know to be correct. Okay. That's what learning how to meditate is. Okay. Letting go of everything. So practice 2 minutes on breath. You practice on breath for 2 minutes, you've thought about nothing but breath. And breath is everything. Without breath, you would not be here. Then go to 3 minutes of breath, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Before you know it, you're going 5 minutes of not thinking about anything and just relaxing that mind. And that is such a great medicine for the mind and for the body. Next thing you know, you're doing 5 minute breaks 4 or 5 times a day. So for 5 minutes, so now you've got 25 minutes a day that you're giving your mind a break and a rest.
Mhm.
And all you got to do is focus on that breath.
And that's why the 5 minute candle ritual works as well, because all you're doing is focusing on the flame.
Mm-hmm.
So doing that for 7 days will train you to go back to that moment of just pure focus.
And you keep practicing this, and that is how you become a master of your mind. Okay, and that is how I did the light thing too, practicing my mastering my mind, and I'm still always practicing newer levels of mastering my mind. Mine right now is I've had a lot of thoughts. Because I just live in the present moment. That's where I'm at. I just live. All I have is what's happening right now. That's all I've got. That's promised to me. But lately, I've been noticing that I've been having a lot of these thoughts, about food, in fact.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of thoughts about food coming through my mind. And I'm like looking at this going, well, why am I wanting that? Well, why do I want that? You know, and I just
Mhm.
look at it and I observe it.
And so what was your conclusion to these thoughts? That you needed some of these or that you didn't?
That I didn't. They were just old habits,
Oh, okay.
old habits that I've had. Yeah, that I'm letting go of. Um, so yeah, I'm kind of thinking about letting dairy go now. Some dairy, some
So
dairy, some dairy.
I'm down to basically feta cheese only because I love it with the mushrooms and the spinach and stuff. And yeah, do that. Oh, I had my blue oyster.
Oh,
They
those
were
are. I
fabulous.
told you were gonna love
Yes,
them. They're
yes.
fantastic.
I
I need to
did
do
not
some.
put any cheese on that. I was thinking about putting the feta cheese. I just had that with scrambled eggs and it was fabulous.
The blue oysters are the best oysters out there. I love the pink ones are good though too. I like those ones, but the blue oysters, oh my gosh, you guys! Oh, it's just like it's like the filet mignon of mushrooms. It's just so good. I love those.
And it's funny because you say that, but then portobello is the steak. So filet mignon is the higher level steak. I
Yeah.
love that. And I found a beautiful box. They had them for 98 cents, people. And you know, I met I manifest this. I want 98-cent mushrooms anytime I go to Sprouts. And then I was just doing things and it's like, what do you mean I need to go to Sprouts? Get to Sprouts. Go get to Sprouts. So I went to Sprouts. I said, better be here that I need everything I need. And I went to a couple places first before I hit the mushrooms. Not too bad. A lot of salad that was for 98 cents a package. Okay, I'll do that. I got to the mushrooms, blue oyster, all of these for 98 cents. Cremini mushrooms, 98 cents. When they overbuy, they have to sell them quick and cheap. Yeah, I saw the lion's mane there and they didn't look good. They should have been 98 cents too. But with all these beautiful mushrooms at 98 cents, I only got one of the oyster because I didn't want to push it. There were actually 8 of them there. Now that I remember it, 8. But I only took the first one and when I opened it, it was like even before I opened it, it was like it was growing out of there. There was so much in that one box. Couldn't believe I
Wow,
had that much in there.
that's so cool. That's awesome. I wish I would have went and got some. I could have done some extractions on those blue oysters. Um, Yeah, Jess, I eat ghee. I like butter. I love butter, but I use ghee. If I fry anything, it's always going to be in ghee. I only eat eggs that are fresh from the farm, but I have been a little bad about. Yes, I've been doing all dairy, half and half. I really like half and half, and it's all dairy. But I'm going to go ahead and go back to my goat's milk, my friend
Oh
who has
yeah.
got goats. Yeah, I'm going to go back. It's kind of a drive to go to her farm, but it's going to be worth it. And I'm just going to get back to that and all the goat's cheese, and that's all the animal products that I'll have. Besides, I do a lot of probiotic yogurt and kefir. So that's about it, just so I can get some fat to my brain because I don't eat meat.
Yeah.
But
But you do eat eggs, so the egg yolk is
yeah, but I
helpful for
don't eat
your.
eggs every day.
No,
I'm
no.
not called to have eggs. I'm not called to eat every day anyways. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Each blood type has its different likes and dislikes. So I would think allergies too, but I can tell you that mind over matter. You can change your allergic reaction to anything, and believe me, I've done it. So I know I'm no longer I no longer have an allergic reaction to cigarettes or cigarette smoke, I should say. I don't never touch cigarettes. Well, I did for 1 week in my life, but that's another story. Anyway, um, so it really depends on what you believe in and what is good for your body. Each body is different. Even though you might have the same blood type as a sibling, it's not mean you have to have the same food. because again, I can't have a whole lot, I could not have a whole lot of dairy. For 17 years, I was off of dairy because of kidney stones. I won't go into the name for it, but my body produced kidney stones. Well, it might still produce kidney stones, but it is not doing it like it used to. And anytime I have one, it goes out nice and quietly, not like the lasers I had to have to get rid of them. I passed a 0.75 centimeter one time. Yeah, so been through a lot with that, but I don't have to worry about it anymore because it's mind over matter. I cannot stress that enough. It works.
Allergies come from you not having a strong immunity to that. Your immunity is compromised, right?
Hmm.
And that's what causes an allergy. So, how do you get immune to it? By taking it, by doing it, by having it. Your body will get immune to it.
In small doses.
In small doses. Now, again, I haven't had that. One day, I don't know. One day we'll do it, you guys. I got to get it on my website though. And that's what Shimvanbu is about. Okay. And I am going to become a prescriber of Shimvanbu, which is urine therapy. And that is one way to overcome all and every allergy that you have. Again, I haven't talked much about that on this show yet, but I'm sure we can make it a show for anyone out there that if you are interested in learning about urine therapy, send us a thumbs up or something. Say, hey, yeah, that's something that would be really interesting to hear me talk about. And what the practice, spiritual practice of it is called Shimvanbu. And it's you have to have an open mind. When I talk about this and I come to you guys on a segment regarding this, it's gonna be for people who only have an open mind. If you don't have an open mind, then of course it can get debatable. But I'm not here to debate with anybody. Oh, and there's my information.
Right. Get a hold of her, email her, or give her a call. For those of you who do not or cannot take a picture of this or scan this, it is elevated by Claudene at gmail.com. That's her email address. So go ahead and email her, let her know that you would like that information. And for us to do a show, you can email me at loveriotwarriors@gmail.com. And we can put a show together on that specifically. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Bounty blood type was changed. And now she's allergic to a whole lot of different things.
Oh, get an allergy test. You can get a sensitivity test done and you can get an allergy test done. And you can have your doctors order that, or you can go to a clinic. I know here in Arizona, you can go to a test clinic that are called Anytime Labs, and they can pull that panel for you. And that's one way to learn. I believe that the sensitivity test is a little bit cheaper than the allergy test, but if you're sensitive, you're allergic to it. So just do the sensitivity test. I don't know. That's just common sense to me, but I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I don't know. So anyways, I'm just going off of my common sense on that one. But try that one, Bounty Hunter Bear, and see if that helps. Or you can do the elimination diet and try it that way. And Jess, that's so cool that you got bell peppers. Yes, I love bell peppers. You just gave me an idea. Maybe I might do some bell peppers because it's really hot here still, Jess. So I'm I don't know, because my peppers are doing so good right now.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to do some bell peppers because it's still really hot. I think I can do some. We'll see what happens. I'm going to do some gardening this week, so I'm super excited. I'm getting my gardening going. Yeah, my garden's going to get up and going.
And so she's interested.
If she's interested, we can help. Yes.
What is it Loves my blood type. I'm like candy store for them. What?
What? Bugs? Mosquitoes?
Yeah.
Flies?
Cinnamon people. Cinnamon. Mosquitoes don't like cinnamon. Ticks do not like cinnamon.
Ants don't like cinnamon, but what mosquitoes don't like the most is lemon, lime, anything citrus. They do not like citrus at all.
Well, they hang around our areas that have citrus. So I don't know. Maybe it's open citrus. I don't
Why
know.
did they change your blood? Yeah, who changed your blood?
She's had near death experiences and stuff.
Oh,
Doctor, I think, pushed too hard to get answer why they changed my blood. Her blood type changed. She doesn't know. Yeah, Victor, um, whatchamacallit, mosquitoes have always loved me. Anytime I go to Texas early in the season, I'll say, have the mosquitoes started biting yet? Minute I ask that question, um, they'll say, no, we haven't had any. And I just look at my arm. Oh, yeah, they've started.
it's because you guys eat meat.
I don't eat meat very much anymore. So,
No.
yeah,
Well,
hopefully
then
I'll
that
do
might
that.
change then.
I was told it was bananas that caused them to bite you. But I've added cinnamon to a lot of things during the anything I eat that can take cinnamon, I'll add it because cinnamon and nutmeg are very important to me right now as far as keeping negative stuff away. It really helps.
So she's requested allergy test 3 times. I get a new doctor down
Well,
here.
she's had different doctors.
Get another new doctor. They work for you. Keep hiring and firing doctors till you get one that's going to help you and who's interested in finding, your healing. Remember, doctors are just in business to practice. They're practicing medicine on you. If you can find a doctor that has what we call has functional medicine in his title or her title, you will find someone who is practicing Western medicine and holistic medicine.
Yeah.
That's my best advice to you is to keep finding that doctor. You can fire them and you can hire new ones and go through the list of your providers until you find one that you vibe with, one that is like, yeah, let's get to the bottom of this. How did your blood change? Like, I mean, I would think that any doctor would be extremely fascinated by that one.
I would think
I
so
would
too.
think, yeah, they would pick that up in a heartbeat to find out, hey, how did this happen?
And it might need, like you said, find something different, something away from the channel or the medical community that you're normally working with. Because believe me, they all back each other up. I know. I've been through that as well. But yeah, I would definitely eating them for breakfast. Oh, bananas. Got it. But definitely find something different. And before you even said holistic, that was what came to my mind. Find a holistic doctor. Ask them when you go see them, ask them if they're a medical detective. Most here, yeah. 3 doctors have been fired. I'm also in Vegas. They don't want to touch me with a 10-foot pole.
Sounds like you need to go do some investigating and find yourself a naturopathic doctor. You might have to hire somebody.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to touch her with in Vegas, so I don't know what's.
That's very odd.
Maybe you should drive down here. Let's see what we can find out. No, it's just it feels like there's something about you that I don't know their side of it. All I hear is what you're telling me. So, I think there definitely needs to be more investigating on it.
Yeah, it's unique. I mean, I'm just so shocked that a doctor wouldn't want to work with you. I mean, especially if your blood type changed from when you were a baby into an adult, that's That's
Yeah.
fascinating. That's just really fascinating. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's doctors here in Arizona that would love to work with you.
Yeah. We do have the Mayo Clinic down here.
That is very interesting stuff. Find a blood specialist doctor. What do you call those doctors that specialize in blood? Phlebotomist? No.
Yeah, I think
Phlebotomist?
something like that. Because
Yeah.
my granddaughter said she wanted to be one.
Yeah. My daughter-in-law was one. But try to find someone who specializes in blood. And, but yeah, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Urine looping will help you for sure. Jess's son has a wart on his ankle.
Oops. How do I get rid of it? Is it the gluten intake, do you think?
Yeah.
For a wart?
Well, it's a parasite.
Yeah.
It's a parasite. Carbohydrates feed parasites. Everything you eat is a carbohydrate.
Yeah.
So get off the gluten. It's not going to hurt to get them off the gluten and see if that helps. And then, Jess, get him detoxed. Get him, if you can get him on some kind of a detox, 24-hour detox, and then capture his first morning urine and start putting his urine on that and let the urine age. Yes, let it age. Again, like, hopefully you book a consultation with me and then get that urine on there, and it has to be clean urine. Just he's got to detox. Maybe you can just put him on a liquid diet for the day, and then one morning capture his first morning flow, and then you're going to save that and you're going to use it to put it on the wart, and that will get rid of the wart. And then I would get him off of gluten, and that should stop the problem. So warts, hemorrhoids, all of that stuff, those are all parasites. Yeah, go back to sourdough bread. There you go.
I'm sorry. With what we're talking about, parasites and yum yum, go back to sourdough bread. It's like, oh, wouldn't want to eat anything right now. When anybody in my family had a wart, to get rid of it, I went to Sprouts to homeopathic medicine, and they had these little tablets, and they worked perfectly.
But get rid of what's causing it.
Yeah.
Go to the trauma, get rid of the parasite. And you already know, Jess. You knew that it was gluten right off the bat. So go with that. That is your gut instinct. That is your intuition telling. That is your motherly gift. That's the gift that you have being a mother. So go ahead and get them off that gluten, please. And then go ahead and, like I said, put some of that urine, if you can capture it, get them cleaned out, get them detoxed. If you don't, and his body's full of trash, and you collect that urine, it's not going to be very good medicine.
Exasperate. Yeah. That's the word that popped up. Also, if he got a wart from it, I hate to tell you, but he's been suffering from the gluten. His gluten reaction was a lot worse in his stomach and everything before it ended up showing up as a wart. I know, because gluten hits me in my my colon and all before it showed up anywhere else. So he's been suffering stomach aches and stuff. He might not have said anything, but he's been suffering other ways too. So lots of water as well to flush out the system. Oh.
And just there's a lot of gluten-free products out there. I mean, they've nailed mac and cheese.
Pizza crust, cauliflower.
Cauliflower. They nailed it. I mean, it's really good stuff. And then another one I like is those chickpea noodles. Mm-hmm. Those are the easiest things, and they taste so good. The secret to those, Jess, is get the water super, super, super hot, a little bit of butter in there, throw the noodles in there, let them boil for like 2 minutes, and then turn it off and set it to the side, and then they're done. Your noodles will be perfectly done. And those are the chickpea noodles that I find that are probably the best out there. Um,
And there's another perfectly natural way to make noodles. And I'm not talking about slicing up the zucchini or anything else. Spaghetti squash, people.
oh yeah.
And the way to do it, I just found the right way to do it, and it's to slice it. Don't take anything off of it. Just slice them in rings. Take out the seeds, and then roast it. Slowly roast it. I'm not sure what temperature. I'll have to take
375.
375, and you roast it for about 30 minutes, and they're going to be just perfect spaghetti noodles.
They're
They're gonna be
so good, you guys.
so good,
So
yeah.
good. It's the best.
And they're not going to be soggy. They're going to be perfect.
Yeah, crunchy. They're really good. I think it's a great substitute. That's a really good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna totally change the subject, okay? Because something happened yesterday. Let's talk about the stuff that happened.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys, we've all had some really crazy stuff that's gone on this past week. Good stuff, but crazy stuff. Okay, so you found a dog inside a newborn dog puppy. You guys, inside of a bag in her trash can.
In the dumpster.
Yeah.
In the dumpster on Saturday, I heard this screaming from an animal. Knew it was an animal, and went out to the dumpster. I'm coming, talking to it as I was doing it, trying to get things out of the way. And people saw me, and a couple came to help. And then my son got home, and he used the pinchers. We have a little trash picker upper. Anyway, he used that to pull a tied plastic bag, grocery bag, out of the dumpster. And we set it aside. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to go directly in there and get it out because I didn't know what I would find. I thought he thought it was a cat. I wasn't sure, but I thought it might have been a puppy or something. And he went to go get a veterinarian tech. She wasn't answering her door. And so I brought it in the house, opened it up. It was tied twice, so a little difficult to get into. Opened the bag, and there was a pull-up, yes, a infant pull-up, filled with urine next to this puppy.
Oh man.
And the puppy pulled out just gorgeous little thing, beautiful coloring. And I warmed it up, got it cleaned up, and then went to the store, got some formula, got it to eat a little bit later. Such a loud noise when it got cold, or mainly too cold. It refused to eat if it wasn't the perfect temperature, about 90 degrees. So I was a little anxious because I wanted it to eat. Did fine at first. Woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, again about 7:30. And at that point, I couldn't get him to eat. I tried my best, fresh stuff, warm, whatever I could. Still wasn't eating. And it's like, okay, I need help. So I got a hold of a friend who gave me the information to get a hold of the vet tech. I texted them, this is who I am, where I'm at, and I've got a newborn puppy, and I need help. And her partner calls immediately and says, "You still have the puppy?" And I said, "Yes." And so I walked out the door, headed right for them. She met me halfway, took the baby, took the puppy, and it's been with her ever since. Made it through the first night, made it through Sunday night, and was taken to work on Monday. I haven't gotten a report yet today, but he said that everything was moving well through the puppy's body, so it looked like he was going to make it. And so we're really excited about it, and just very heartwarming to know I saved someone.
And that is just so heartbreaking. It was
Yeah.
with a dirty diaper. That's just, oh my gosh. That is, oh, I'm so glad you were there to help the poor little thing. Oh, okay. That just like broke my
Yeah.
heart. Okay. So I don't know if any of you guys have been to Costco lately.
No.
They are doing face recognition, you guys.
Oh.
It is so creepy. I didn't go, but I got a phone call yesterday because my kids they use my Costco card, and they told me that when they went in there to go use the Costco card, that they scanned their card and their face
Oh wow.
without their permission. Their face was already scanned, and then they give the card. So I'm not okay with that, you guys. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but to me that is that's evil. I already thought it was evil when you'd go there and they would check you out and they would check all your stuff. Like they're already saying you're stealing. Like, I just don't think that's compassionate action in any sort of form of way. To me, it's not. It always just made me feel like, I don't know. That's just how I felt. I just always thought, wow, this store, the only store that you go to and they stop you and they count all your stuff. So I just always thought that was so ridiculous. Um, and then and now they're doing face recognition. I guess it's so that other people can't use membership cards or whatever, but still, you guys, this is I don't know. I'm not okay with it. That's all I got to say. What do you think
Yeah.
about it?
Well, the last time I was there, they did scan the card, but I didn't notice they were scanning my face.
Yep, they're scanning.
So
my
I
face.
have to definitely be off to the side because I know where it is. And now that you have to do that, they can look at my card. That's fine. But that's about it. That's all I get. They know I'm there because they scanned my card. They don't need the rest. Put up with. We do not. Yeah.
We don't need to put up with this, you
None
guys.
of it, no.
Exactly. And that's what the whole new earth is about, you guys. I mean, these are overstepping. This is an overreach. These are and someone just put on here, I guess they're doing knowledge to public. Yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah, I agree with you, Bounty Hunter Bear. It is everywhere. This face recognition and they're doing this without our permission.
Yeah.
And it's just a way of control. And it's bullshit. That's all I got to say. I will not be renewing my card to Costco. I won't. I'm not going to put up with. To me, it's evil and dark. So remember, you guys, intentions are everything. Intentions are everything. So what are their intentions? They're not. It's not for protection. Not for us. Not to help us. This is all for their greed, their own greed. And then if you take there's a guy on YouTube, you guys, I don't have the link. I'm not too sure, but I watched it twice. I watched this thing on YouTube, and this guy breaks it down. He takes the membership and he takes all of his savings, and it turns out that he only saved, after he did everything, 3 cents on his gas for every gallon that he got. So their prices really are not as low as we think they are. You're pretty much paying the same price as if you went somewhere else. But yeah, this is Costco, you guys. This is what Costco's up to. And I don't know. I'm not okay with these big corporations. I'm not. Oh, good. Most of the family don't agree with either. This is against our free will, you guys.
Yeah, they believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been so crazy what they're attempting to do. And I know a lot of people feel that they've already done it.
Yeah. Well, they're doing it. They've been doing it, but it's time for us to put a stop to it. AI is here it should be to help us, to improve our life so we can do other things, to be taking care of ourselves, being with our family. AI is not our is not our friend, is not our lover, is not anything. It is something here to help us to grow in consciousness, because technology and consciousness has to grow together, you guys, for us to be an evolving planet. But it's not, it's here to help us so that we can spend more time, like I said, with ourselves, with the creator, with Mother Gaia, with our family, with the things that we love to do. but not here to control us and exactly what Costco's doing with it. It's wrong. It's violating. I feel violated totally.
Yeah.
I do. And there's nothing in that store that is that damn important. And not only that, but I don't know if you guys are listening to the whistleblowers of Costco, but they've got meat glue in their meat. And videos are going viral everywhere on that. So
Hi, Novelty.
let's,
Okay.
what is it when they ban Costco?
Boycott.
Boycott. Let's boycott Costco.
Well, if you've ever read the ingredients list of their roasted chicken, yeah, you would think it would just be chicken. It isn't. It is not.
Just don't. The nuclear reactor, no, they're not. They don't have access to any of that, Jess. They don't. They don't. The only thing that the darkness has access to is to whatever they own. The gas pipes, what else do they own? They own gas pipes. They own networks, TV networks, all the stuff that the elite own. That's all they've got to use against us. They have no access to any mass weapons. None of them do. None of them.
And if you listen to some of the generals, because they're coming out, they said that they are here to support the Constitution of the United States, not the president, not anything else but the Constitution of the United States.
Yes, that's all that matters is our Constitution, not the incorporated of the Constitution. That is who's running our country right now is incorporated. It is, I don't know what, we got so many names for it, but the Illuminati, the Cabal, fake light matrix is what I like to call it. But no, they're going down, you guys. They don't got anything. They can't do anything except for, like I said, they can scare us with gas, they can scare us with water, they can scare us with all the stuff that they own, their electricity. But you guys, let them scare us. Let them cut us off. We're going to figure it out. And this is part of creating the new earth, because we do not need to be governed by these crazy, dark, elite people who are not in the best interest of us.
Yep. And
yep, we can tell them bye now. Yep, bye-bye. I mean, just, they're kind of funny right now, if you ask me, but
it is. And, and I saw that you put in the olive oil turns to plastic. One thing about olive oil is, yeah, I used to buy it at Costco, but then I went to I want to say Mediterranean store. I guess that's the closest thing. It's not an Asian store, but it's a market. And I go in there and check out their oils. It's so much cheaper getting it from them. And so that's where I get it from now on. And they have the exact same one as Costco. And it's like, what was it? $4 cheaper. I'm sorry, that's big savings. When Costco's was like $11 and this is $7. I'm taking it. So I don't need anything like that from Costco anymore. So
yeah. Look at you guys. You guys are all saying, "Yep, we got BlackRock. We've got this. We are the women warriors. We're here right now doing what we're supposed to be doing, and that is help saving this planet, helping Mother Gaia. That's what this is about."
Yep.
And being here for her and getting rid of these draconians. They're gone. They're going, you guys. Right now, what we're seeing them be very, very desperate. They have no access to money no more, you guys. The fiat monetary money system is done. It expired. It's over with. So the quantum system should be put in pretty soon. I don't have the answers on how this is going to go, but it's going to happen for us. And good things are coming, you guys. And like I said, I'm super excited about all this. So, because election's coming, isn't it only like 14, 15 days away?
Is it only that?
Yeah.
I think it's more than 2 weeks. Somebody said 22 the other day.
Either way, we've got less than 3 weeks in this stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to see them pull all their stuff out of the.
It's probably 3 weeks from this day. It's Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So it's the first Tuesday of November.
I mean, I'm seeing them get desperate. They pulled the cargo thing, and then that got stopped.
Yep.
Because they knew that wasn't going to work. Okay. And then when Elon Musk showed up to Trump's
to support Trump.
To one of his rallies. I was like, whoa, what is that about? Because that like blew my mind right there. So that was a stunt, I feel. I don't talk too much about politics on here because I don't care about them. I know who they are. They're not anyone that can help lead this country into anything good. They're all criminals, in my opinion. Yep. See, Donna Law, she thinks, oh, Donna Lowe.
Yep. Love wins. Yes.
Yeah,
And that's
love
what we
wins.
are.
Love always wins. Exactly. We do not need another man. We don't need another man telling us what's wrong with our body, and we don't need another man telling us how to have integrity, because we already have love, integrity, and compassionate action, because we come from love.
Yep.
Yep. And we don't need. We already know how to treat each other. We
Yep.
know what to do. We know compassionate action is going to take us so much further, and emanating the love of God. And that's all that matters. Power is the people. Yep.
Yeah.
We're taking it back, you guys. So like I said,
Yep,
I'm
yep,
super
yep.
pumped up about, moving further on this new earth and watching this system collapse in the next 3 weeks, you guys. It's the greatest show ever. Finally.
Yes, but approach it positively, okay? Because there's a lot of fear and hate mongers out there, and they're, oh, this is going to happen. There's going to be chaos in the streets. Well, it was already supposed to have started, and it hasn't. So remember,
Have
love.
faith in the people. Have faith in us, you guys. We are not going to allow things to happen. Are you serious? Like, think about it. So let's say they go ahead and they put China on us. They have China come and invade us, because we know that's one of the things that they've been talking about. What are the people going to do? What are we going to do?
They're not going to.
How many Americans own guns?
Yeah, well, I don't own guns, but that doesn't mean I won't.
I know, but
them up. Yeah.
I'm going to just put it out there, because these are facts that I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
right.
Every American owns, almost every American,
Almost.
and at least 90% of Arizonans own at least 10 guns per person. We're going to fight back, you guys. I'm not saying we're going to kill anyone, because of course that's not the answer for anything, but we're going to fight back.
Defend.
And we're going to defend and push back. And that is what we're going to do. And then we're going to rebuild, because we don't need them, you guys. We don't. We can do this without them.
Yeah.
They're not here for our higher good. They need to come to the light. They need to come to our side.
Yeah. They're going to have one of two choices: come to the light or not.
Come to the light or reincarnate to the new planet. Then you can have it.
Just leave here.
Yep,
Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
So a lot of great things are coming. We know that, but rise above with love is definitely the way to do it. I like the universal law. Definitely.
Universal laws are the only laws that we need to be living by, and those are the laws of God.
Yeah.
And those are some of the most beautiful laws. And they're just common sense. They're just super simple things. You mind your own business, compassionate action, love yourself, love thy neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
What you are is what you attract. Where you put your energy is what grows. So, and those 12 laws is all about energy. All those laws are about energy.
Yep. Sweden, they even speaking of people to save more money. LOL. We have not done all that.
We just need all I feel is all I need is enough money to live right now, because that's the name of the game. That is a system that we have created for ourselves. Money is just paper. It's man-made. Your number one currency is your energy.
Yes.
Number one currency.
Yeah.
Some of us can push things away from energy. Yeah, we're so powerful that we can create, like, look what the darkness has created. Look at all the crazy stuff they've done.
The authentic self is the highest energy frequency. Love is the highest energy frequency. Love. There's nothing higher, stronger, more resilient than love. True.
But I agree with this one. Being authentic is next to love.
Yes.
It is a highest form. It is a very high, powerful form to be your authentic self And I do agree with that. That is up there with love, without no doubt.
Laura's songs, she says.
Your
"You
words are
cannot eat money."
powerful.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everything I say, everything I do, mother feels it. She feels it. I feel what she has. I don't, she knows how picky I am. I do not have energy exchanges with just anybody, you guys. I don't. I won't.
And the energy is rising right now. I can feel it. It's just getting bigger and bigger right here, right now.
Yeah.
It's not just emotional, people. It's not just emotional. We are made from love. We are made from it. It is our energy. Did
Yes.
did I? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
thought
I
I saw
blinked
it.
at us.
I thought it said Victor. It's like, wait a minute. He's
So what are you guys, we got our last 15 minutes here before we get going. What are some of the things that you guys are doing for the new earth? What are you creating for the new earth? I know that I have some family members that are getting into gardening, and they're starting a huge garden in their backyard. My son and my daughter-in-law, they have about maybe about a quarter acre in their backyard.
oh,
And they've
that's
moved
good.
some trees around, and they're putting some trees in, and they're putting some, they're going to start with just a couple of high-rise planters. And that is probably my biggest advice to you guys. Start with maybe 3 different herbs and maybe 1 tree, and see how you do with that. You know, if you want to start with a meat source, start with a rabbit. Don't start with a cow, because that's hard. You're starting with a big animal. When that animal
Yeah.
gets loose, it can be kind of stressful, if you don't know how to bring it back in or whatever. But start with the small stuff, like I said with rabbits. If you're looking for a meat source or for gardening, just start with 3 really simple vegetables or herbs or fruits or whatever, perennials, whatever, and just start with something really easy. And then when you master that, then you add more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of curious on what everyone's going to do this week for the full moon. Um,
What is their full moon ritual?
yeah, a full moon ritual that does something that represents mom or gives it back to mother, as far as starting to create the new earth. And it could be as easy as just putting some seeds in the ground.
And good job, Jess, gardening and teaching my babies how to use what comes from the earth for many things, including household cleaning and cleansing.
Oh, Jess, you are such an amazing mom.
Yeah.
That is amazing. And that is what my children are doing right now with my grandchildren. I just got word that 2 of my grandchildren will be homeschooled, hopefully this December.
Cool.
Yeah. And that's what they're going to be doing. They're the ones who are doing the big garden in the backyard. So that's what they're doing to help and start create the new earth for themselves.
Yeah.
Donna, we were actually made to be breatharians. The first human was a breatharian, and then they became a liquiditarian. We started to drink water, and then we became a fruitarian. We ate fruits. That's when we started to eat the fruits off of the tree. And then we became a vegetarian, and then now we become a carnival. And then I think it's even worse than that. I think that people are now, what do you call them when they eat other people? Cannibals.
Yes.
So we have cannibalism happening now, and it's gotten pretty bad. But we started off as breatharians, Donna, the first human. That's what I believe. Shh.
Sorry about that.
Quiet voice. We have company here today. My grandson's here visiting, so. And it sounds like he was getting into his game.
And next door there is dog grooming. Nobody's getting hurt. They're just getting groomed.
Dogs and cats, yes.
Yeah.
Our body isn't made to eat another living being. Respect all life. Yeah.
Well, I agree with that, but remember, fruits are living too, and so are vegetables. So, and I know you're saying being, but to me, it's all gifts from Mother Gaia. So you have to, but they should not have been grown for food.
Yeah, nothing should be brought to this planet or be born onto this planet to be eaten. That's not the right intent. Intent is everything, you know. As human beings, we did not evolve; we devolved into lower vibrational humans, and but that's all changing, you guys. That is all changing. We are now becoming higher conscious beings, and we're going from a carbon-based copy body into a crystalline body, and that is happening as I'm speaking right now. Our DNA is being activated. Think, connect the dots, please. Breathe. Yes, the light is here.
Go ahead. See if that helps a little. No, I said go ahead. I thought you were going to eat more. Say more. Fruit made for food. The fruit is made for food, yes, but it's grown naturally. And like you were saying, our citrus here that has been here for hundreds of years is decaying and dying off.
It's got too hot. And there's a reason for that, Mother, because something new's coming.
Yep.
So she said the old's coming out, the new's coming in. So we know that it'll be replaced again with some more beautiful fruits. And yes, you know, the body does like fruit and vegetables.
Yep.
That is
Right now
my body does crave it. Like I said, though, you know, I don't believe that we need to eat every day, but that's just my belief. That's one way how I keep disease away from me is by, if I do get sick or something happens to me and I've got some inflammation going on in my body, the number one thing you're going to see me do is I instantly start fasting, and I fast until that gets out of my body. So that's the number one way to get rid of disease. And you can get rid of cancer that way by fasting, because your body will eat itself.
Yep. Just wish it would utilize the negativities in it and the parasites in it and devour them to go away. But anyway.
Best to accept. Think it over. Sleep on it, please.
All of us are goddesses and gods and goddesses.
Yeah.
Yep. All of us are.
Yeah, she's putting her truths down on there, isn't she?
Her truths, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We each have ours.
Mm-hmm.
We each have free will. So yes, we definitely have to. Whatever resonates with you, definitely go with, because that is what is meant for you.
Yep. If it resonates for you, it's for you. If it doesn't, it's not.
Right.
So,
yeah. Yes, and I know going to the fair and having even lemonade brought back the sugar a little bit, but thank goodness I'm off of that again. So starting
back on
over
it. Back on. She's back
no,
on
just
it.
I was on it a little bit, but no. Anytime I had it, it's like I didn't like the results. So it's like it's also like my thoughts. I have to go through it in order to leave it behind.
It's the human.
Yeah, it's the human.
It's just doing the human thing. It's part of the brainwashing. It's part of the brainwashing.
And you got to let it go.
And it's part of those thoughts that you just got to let them flow by and say,
Yes.
okay, I'm seeing that. Why is that ice cream coming in my head? Okay, what do you want, ice cream? Okay, I see you. Okay, fine. No, bye-bye. Float away.
Yeah, and not and going to the ice cream store with my son and granddaughter, it doesn't mean anything to me now. So, I mean, it's like, do they have any fresh fruit without any sugar added? Nope. Okay, I'm out of here. That's what. So it's so nice that I've gone through it and I'm on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, and the same thing that happened with lemonade, I'm on the other side again. So I appreciate it. So we will get homeschool system course. Many kids can't be in classroom. Well, hopefully you do get that. And you would think with the European Union, you could have homeschooling through the EU, not have to go just through um, your nation state. Mom had cancer and healed herself through her diet. Yes, 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 yes,
Yes,
yes.
Jess, I had my husband's grandma did that, Grandma Amick. She had breast cancer and she had it for 10 years. And she healed herself after 10 years of having breast cancer. And she had like three sisters that died from it. Her mother died from it. Her grandmother died from it. And her daughter even had it, but she didn't die from it. She got it removed. But she went ahead and she went on a cancer diet. And she got rid of the tumor. It's so cool. Let the food be thy medicine.
Yes. Oh, it's gotten that way when I was there for the 7 summers. It was pretty good. But if you accept a lot of things, you get sick. If you accept what doctors tell you as far as your diagnosis, then that makes you sick as well.
Inflammation in the body is caused by low dense energies that you have to face and detox out of your body. And that's why it's kind of nice when you get a cold or you get a little virus or some kind of virus with a fever and you flush that all out of your system because that's just some low density that needs to come out of your body. That's all. It's what we call the immunity. And that's how the body works, the human body.
Yeah. And we're just talking about I am not human. My soul is not human. Only my body is.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm a multidimensional being having a human experience.
Exactly.
And having that human experience, I've been mostly human, then the multidimensional being. And once you wake up to that, then you are no longer brainwashed.
Right.
So
And
you are
Yep.
unlearning everything that you've been brainwashed. And that doesn't happen overnight, you guys. It takes a long, long, long time. I mean, I've been on my journey of awakening since I was 39 years old. And I've been on this planet for 55 years. So I've been at this for quite some time. And I still am learning. I learn every day something new.
yes, definitely.
That's the fun thing about being on this planet. It's always something new, and you're always, your awareness is always going up to a next level of awareness once you master that lesson.
Yes.
And then once you master the understanding of that gift, then you just go to the next level of awareness, and it just keeps going and going and going. It's like the stairways to heaven. It's like
Yes, and one of the reasons why she has her name, her business name, the way it is for that reason. Elevated by Claudene. Again, this is her website. She's been elevated, and she is here to help us elevate
yes.
as well.
Yes, I was thinking about when I came up with that name the other day, how it happened. I was in a parking lot, just got off work. It was 2 a.m.
Oh my!
And I just remember sitting in my car saying, "There's got to be a name for me, Spirit." What? And then it literally, that is what I saw in my head was a heart, and then cannabis. That's a hemp leaf, by the way. It's hemp. And then I saw it elevated by Claudene. I was like, okay.
Yep.
So.
And where were you at the time? What work were you getting out of?
It was when I was working at the park and I was a bartender.
Bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
I'd
she's
been
come a long
sober.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, but I had been sober at that time for about maybe 10 years. So.
And you knew you needed to find something different.
My son was a very heavy heroin addict at that time. He was shooting it up in his neck. But anyways, that's my journey and how I got where I'm at right now. And I'm able to transfer people off of pharmaceuticals and street drugs onto plant-based medicine.
And I'm glad you feel that way, Donna. That is your choice. So appreciate your opinion on things.
Yes, thank you so much for your opinion.
Yep. And I want to remind everybody that tonight is the Tuesday night free Zoom psychic class. Don Rumer-Rivera is the facilitator. Advice at sonoranmystictarot.com. You can send him an email and ask for the link, and he'll send that to you. And it's from 6 to 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is approximately 8 hours from right now. So we hope to see you there. And tomorrow, I will be on live with Bonnie, and we'll do readings, mainly love readings. I'm about loving yourself first, and Bonnie is love relationships. So calling on angels, that's her GoFundMe page. And let's see, let me go get, oops, things got rearranged real quick there. Okay, this is her YouTube page, her Facebook page, my Facebook page, one of them, and my YouTube page. Those will be in the chat, so you can link onto that. Please like, share, subscribe. And what else? Okay, and Wednesday evening, we go to 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Again, about 8 hours from now, but they're a little ishy. That will be A5 Says. And he's here somewhere. Sonoran Mystic Tarot, Don Rumer-Rivera. That will be on Wednesday evening. On Thursday morning will be Miss Shauna and Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot, along with Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And that is, their start time is between 10 and 11-ish Eastern Daylight Time. That's Thursday morning. And on Friday morning, I will be on with Scott Underwood and on the Gabriel Project, which is with the Gabriel Collective, Archangel Gabriel Collective will be there as well. And there's always a sign off by Archangel Gabriel and his collective. Okay, and Saturday morning, I don't think she's going to be on this week, but it's usually for Susan. Somewhere you are. Okay, Susan is usually on Saturdays, but I don't think she will be this week. Who knows? I might drop in. I have no idea. Just depends on what I'm told. Okay, again, that's Susan's. And then on Sunday morning, we at 11-ish Mountain Standard, 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. She's not very ishy. She's usually on time. Is Calling on Angels, Miss Bonnie. And I'm not sure if Victor's going to be with her this Sunday. He was last Sunday. But in case you want to know, here's Victor's information. Then on Monday will be Miss Shauna again, hopefully with her tea time. She has been on hiatus, so hopefully she'll be back. And then we will be back Tuesday.
Yep, Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And then for those of you guys who are in the valley here in Arizona, Peoria, Phoenix, Glendale, Scottsdale, Mesa, Chandler, Ahwatukee, whatever, however far you want to drive, I am having my every third Friday of the month, I have my mushroom club. It's called the EBC Mushroom Club. It starts at 6 o'clock. It's here in the facility, and it is a Halloween-based themed club. We will be playing some mushroom games, and then I have Kenny up on deck.
I like Kenny.
Yeah, I know. He's a lot of fun. Yeah, he's a great mycologist. He hasn't been up deck. It's been probably about 6 or 7 months since he's come and taught a class. So he'll be up here teaching a hands-on class on agar. And then we might even have David might be coming through. He's another one of our mycologists. I'm not too sure what he's going to come and teach. And then I also have a surprise guest that's coming in, and he is a fabulous, fabulous grower. He actually is from Oakland, and he has a legal grow growing in Oakland right now, California. And he promised me that he'd be here, so he'll be a surprise guest. And then I will be guiding my junior chef, my mycologist chef, on how to make spaghetti lasagna. And we will be using king oyster mushrooms.
Ah,
And I don't know. We're going to probably find another mushroom to use too. So I'm not too sure yet. I haven't been to the store. So we'll see what that is and what comes of that. And that's what we'll be doing for the Mushroom Club this Friday at 6 o'clock. So anyone who's interested, please go to my website, elevatedbyclaudene.com, and go ahead and register RSVP. You'll pay when you get to the door. So hopefully you can be able to make it this Friday. Or you guys
granddaughter.
okay.
Yeah. And thinking about driving down to Tucson for so she could see history happening.
Oh,
but not sure.
Fun. Yeah, I'm ready. I want to go on a road trip too.
Oh, I know I am.
I'm so
I'm ready. So
I want to go
ready.
foraging. I do. I want to go foraging really bad. So I'm going to make that happen here pretty soon.
Yeah, not this week and maybe next.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it'll happen
We'll
when
see.
it happens. But
Yep.
so that's what I've got going on here right now in the facility for this week. And then everyone have a happy everything, and namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much for coming in. We do appreciate each and every one of you. And remember to rise above with love. Thank you.